Smoking wax bats, trying to gain back my mentals. Oh, I like I was sleep, little baby, I will spin you. I said take them clothes off, she said I was fin to. Chop the price in half, you ain't know I knew jujitsu. Always for myself before anybody else. You can see it in my eyes, I ain't get no fucking help. Roaming around looking for my mammy, but she up above. Geeked out, nigga, yes, I really fell in love with drugs. You can get your pussy ass hit up inside the club. To my surprise, he ain't wear no mask or gloves. We can have it, bring it static, ain't showing no love. Pull up with them tools, I confused, they knew what it was. Smoking wax bats, trying to gain back my mentals. Oh, I like I was sleep, little baby, I will spin you. I said take them clothes off, she said I was fin to. Chop the price in half, you ain't know I knew jujitsu.
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today I got a special guest, Juice Jones. How's it going, bro?
It's all right, bro. How you feeling?
Blessed. Just happy to be here. All right, so do you live in the city or you were coming back from somewhere else?
I live in the city. I just was somewhere else for a little bit.
Okay, what were you doing? Recording, other ventures?
Chilling. Well, trying to get some money.
Okay. I respect it. Okay, the song Wicked.
Yeah.
I don't know where I've heard this before, but as soon as I heard it, I was like, nah, I know for a fact I've heard this before. So, like, when it came to this song, like, how did this song come about?
It kind of just came about on some, just analyzing what was going on at the time. A lot of people, a lot of things around me, and I just was moved to speak.
So it was more
on
of a personal song.
Yeah. But then it had a groove to it, like everything.
It's real catchy.
Yeah. So I was like, oh no, this is hard. All the real ones is going to know what I'm talking about, but I just put a little melody on it.
So with the catchiness of the song, was this intentional or this just happened?
That just happened.
There was a feature on there or no?
There was a feature on there, but it never came out.
Like a remix, or you just took it off?
Yeah, it was like a remix.
And could you say who it was or no?
It was Hemi.
It was Hemi?
Yeah,
You're lying to me.
He went crazy on it.
So what happened? No, perfect. So what happened?
I think he used the verse for something else.
Oh,
and then he was like, yeah, bro, like, we're going to have to double back and do that shit again. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, with songs, bro, they all just be, you might say something on one song and it really work for another song, and that's just how it gotta go. Some niggas be taking that shit personal, and it's like, nah, I should have came out with it as soon as we recorded it.
So you basically, what you're saying is you kind of went the professional route with it, where it's like, okay, well, I still have this connection that I can use later on in life, versus someone will be like, damn, I wanted that verse.
Yeah.
So you took the other route.
Yeah, and we all from the same place, so it's like, yeah, nigga, we'll do another one. Fuck it, that's my nigga.
Okay, so when it comes to your sound, would you say that because it's like, of course, like the melodic tune of singing / rap, but then the most recent album that you had sent me, it's more on the singing side, I would say. Like,
so Say You Love Me.
Yeah. So, but I did see there was one song where you had I have it written down here. I'll get back to that later. Where you did more of like hardcore rap. But when it comes to this album, why did you do it like that? Was that on purpose?
Yeah, it was like kind of like all my music kind of be stuck in that time frame of whatever I'm going through at that time. So if I'm going through something with a person or anything, a relationship, that's probably gonna be all of what that joint's about. But then just like you let it go, that's how you do it. You let it out into the world and then move on from it. It's like therapy for real. You just make it fun though.
Okay, hold on. So I'm trying to dance around this, but I'm gonna just be straightforward. So when you're saying that some of these songs, they're all based on personal experiences.
Yeah, yep, most of them.
So when we're talking about personal relationships too?
Yeah, we talk about girls, we talking about niggas, we talk about, and my mans might be going through something with a girl and shit. Like,
so outside scenarios too.
Yeah, and I can be like, all right, I see that, and it might just inspire me to talk on it. I ain't gonna say no names. I'll claim it on a song because that's how a song comes about. But
when you're saying certain things, a person may know.
Probably.
Okay, so in specific, Say You Love Me.
Yeah.
Is this specifically about someone?
No.
So when you had this song, was this one of those situations where you're seeing outside scenario?
You talk about the first song on there, like
Say You Love Me.
That was kind of just like some a little play around vibe that just turned it to like, oh yeah, it sounded like a little love song because of the the harmony in the background of it.
Because when it comes to some of these songs, it's just like you can hear it over. Say you love me. Say you like. You're real catchy with the hooks and stuff like that. So
thank you, I appreciate
definitely for that one. And then Fly Away. That was one of the last songs on the album. Correct. So tell me about this song. How did this go? Your recording process.
Because that came about because I was listening to Keisha Cole. You know, niggas love Keisha Cole. And that's
everybody love her.
You know what I'm saying? And when I heard that shit, I just was in that vibe for the day, and that's kind of like what came out. Bro, I don't even know how half the shit I come up with.
Cause look, I'm sitting here asking you the questions. I'm asking you how you're making this music. You just said it sounded like it's just on the fly.
Yeah, it is. Like if these niggas could tell you like how much on the fly the shit be, you be like, damn, bro, you ain't come here with nothing ready, and then we leave with shit. Like
so you're punching in, all punching in
most of the time, yeah.
For all your music, even since the beginning?
Yep.
And you've never wrote a song down?
No, like I always write still. We don't. I ain't just like raw like Young Thug and them niggas. I got write still, like especially when I'm rapping, cause you can't say anything on no raps.
But like, because I want people to kind of understand that artist's perspective of it. So when you're in the studio, like explain the actual process. Because if you're saying you're not writing down, is it because I have had people say it's like it's hard for them to explain. It's kind of like all in their head. They're like, okay, this is the whole checkpoint. Then I'll go to this checkpoint. So like explain the actual like what you're doing when you're behind the mic in the studio.
Okay, so for me, my when I book a couple hours, the first hour might be something I writ down. Right. Go through that, but then we might got 4 hours. We got 3 hours to do whatever. There might be a beat someone sent. There might be a beat I heard on YouTube or something. And I say, yeah, let's pull that up. And then we get in there. Well, I get in there. Stand right in front of that motherfucker. Do a couple little raw takes, a lot of humming and all that. And then you start to try to put words with it. And then you find your right harmony on what you want to do when it comes to the singing songs. Then you kind of, you become a poet at some point, and you gotta write, you gotta illustrate.
So when you're saying the humming, that's the thing we'll see most where people will clown them online, where it's like an artist is trying to find the Okay, so that's what that is. That's y'all trying to find the tone in which y'all want to go. Okay. All right, members only. This was the song I was talking about specifically. It was more like on the what? No, it is more like a hardcore rap.
No, I forgot about it. That's my shit right there, though.
That was off the first album you did?
Yeah, yo.
Well, that I seen on Apple Music. Of course, you probably have some more stuff on SoundCloud. So tell me about this song a little bit and the feature that you actually had on here.
I had my man's who's right here, and I had my other man's Uptown Pootie on there. That's just like family shit. We all grew up together.
That's why it was called Members Only.
Yeah.
So is this a label, a group, or just people you grew up with and you were like, man, we need a song together?
It's a mixture of all that. We kind of keep this thing, trying to keep it rolling like as a family, but you know how shit be going sometimes, and then but the whole main goal is to keep this shit as a family and grow it into a business.
So, but in between that, there's a period of time where it's like members only, and then you're transforming into this new wave. So what transpired in between that middle part that made you kind of like change your sound a bit?
Bro, everybody be making trap rap songs, you know what I'm saying? And it's easy to fall into that pocket, and that's what I realized. I was like, bro, it's easy for me to fall into that pocket. But what I really listen to, I don't listen to a whole bunch of rap, bro. I listen to like Afro beats, I listen to R&B songs. So that's kind of like what I lean toward. I grew up on R&B. I grew up with my grandma. So, nigga, I'm used to hearing Marvin Gaye. You know what I mean? But rap kind of just lets you find rap now lets you find that little pocket of rap and R&B and try to mix it in with each other.
So are you tired of the like rap and drill type sound beats and?
Nah, that shit's still hard.
You just cool off of it? Like, will you tap back in with it though?
Yup.
Okay.
I definitely got some shit.
It has gotten hectic though, as far as like transferring the beats and the sounds and people rapping into real life, that's where it gets a little bit hectic. And we've seen it from, you know, the Chicago and all the stuff that goes on in there.
Yeah.
All right. Outside of that, you also had sent me that you were in a movie, correct?
Yeah.
And that drops this year.
It should be. I mean, at like the music film festivals.
Yeah, because it said 2024, but it was no specific date on that.
Yeah.
And this was like a horror film?
Yeah.
How the hell you come up upon this opportunity? Like
some college shit, bro. Being cool with different people. Networking.
Come on, bro. You gotta give
You know
me
what I'm
something,
saying?
bro. You in a movie and you over here
Bro,
real cool with it. Come on.
Bro, literally networking, bro. I gotta see how it go. I ain't seen the shit, so I don't know if I'm good enough.
Oh, they didn't do like the premiere yet. What you mean you don't know if
I
you
don't know.
good?
Hey, bro, I might be on there looking like a rookie, bro. It's like, no, I'm fucking with you. No, but no, that shit is exciting, bro. I couldn't believe it when he was like, yeah, I'm really gonna do it. Because he told me he was gonna do that when we was up at school.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, he really about that, like.
Mm-hmm. But you take music very serious. Is this something that like you just did for fun, or this something you could see yourself potentially taking serious?
Yeah, I could take it serious. I just started taking it serious for about like, I'll say since like 2021, maybe really 2022, because whatever came out, whenever Say You Love Me came out, when was that, last year?
2023, right?
Yeah. All right, 2023 is when I would say like, all right, it's time to lock in. You know, throw some shows here and there, like really try this shit out and not just talk about it. Let people fall in love with you, you know what I'm saying?
So the connection that you had made, you said in college, is the reason why you came up on this opportunity.
Yep.
Okay, but before, were you doing skits? Like, what was the lead up to this? They kind of just threw you in there.
Bro, the same dude who asked me about the movie is the same dude who, when I was up at school, I was like, man, I want to get back into recording. And he pulled up GarageBand or some shit, and he recorded me. He always fucked with cameras, and he just fucked with me, bro. And I was like, if you ever make a movie, you got to let me be in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it. I mean, it's years later, but he did it and threw me in it. I was like, oh, that's lit.
It looked a little bit scary to me. I'm not into the scary thriller shit. That shit ain't for me. But bro, just being in a movie, I do know that when it comes to like getting on bigger movies and things, like you have to have stuff like this. I think they call it credits or something, so that they can look back up and say, okay, he's done this, that, the extra. Okay, now we can put him in. So next, would you want to do a show? What would be next?
I mean, for real, when it comes to film, I want to write my own stuff, or even work with people around here who got their own stuff written. If I could help act in it, if I could help whatever way. Like, I'm just into like all that theater type of vibe of things. Like, that should be cool, bro, to watch people in their creative element.
You're not going to do the reality.
No, I'll never do no shit like that. I don't even like the camera. Look, I don't like the camera unless I'm on it for a purpose. Nigga,
All right, hold on. Because them bags be different for reality. They offering you $200K per episode.
And what, get on the show?
Reality show.
I don't know, bro. I definitely ain't doing that.
Even for 200?
No, bro.
They do
heavy. No, what's that? Making a band? That's how they go. No, hell no.
It does affect your personal life. That's why a lot of people don't be wanting to do it.
Bro, your career ends right there. Like right at reality guy.
I mean, some people can flourish to it, but when you like the Cardi B's and stuff, those are rare. Like,
yeah,
that's rare.
Those are very rare.
Okay, so are you signed or independent? Like, how you been pushing your music? So you've been doing this all yourself. Do you have help? Like, what's going on in that aspect?
I have a team of guys. There's girls on the team. But pretty much, you know, we all come together as a unit, make decisions, and see which way each person wants to go as artists, because it's more than just me in this. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of help each other, like, all right, we fuck with this vibe from you. Try to stay right here for a little bit. Then you could bounce back to that vibe you try and get to.
So in the beginning, you asked people, or they were like, how were they receptive to help?
Oh, bro, I mean, at the beginning, it's like everyone's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Then as like time goes through, and then you start to be like, all right, who really wants to makes music. And then it's like, all right, if you're not an artist, then who's the one that could come up with some clothes, some merch, or ideas to get your face more out there so that we can create more traction and revenue. That's kind of like at the spot I'm at right now, and everything's like just now falling into place, thanks to God. For real,
it seems as always God. He clears the way all the way. But I do know that. I mean, well, I don't know this. I'm just asking. Has there been a time where like there may have been someone that was in the group who's been an anchor, and it's kind of like you had to separate themselves from them,
bro?
And how would you do that? How do you go about that,
bro? The crazy thing is, my man's, he should be home. He's been going for we really doing this shit because him being in jail kind of like drove us to all get our shit right when it comes to this shit and know that we got a brand with this shit. And he was the anchor, and just not even just like decisions wise and like people growing as their own artists. He was so much of everything that he kind of carried everything, but he went to jail for a little bit. So that's what, whenever you drop that, it's like, damn, everyone has to become their own. And now he's about to come home, and now everybody's...
That's going to make his job a ton easier.
Yeah, it's better than everyone trying to be an artist. You know what I mean? You gotta be like, all right, bro, someone got to hold a camera, someone got to do this, someone got to do that. It's all one thing. People just got to be down for it and see it that way.
Wait, so in the beginning, he was kind of like piecing everything together, and then it was like, once he did go away, you guys didn't realize how much was getting done by him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys had to start coming together and was like, all right, we need to have it prepared for when he comes back.
Hell
okay,
yeah.
For sure. That's one thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be looking at it and be like, oh, you do it by yourself. Have you ever had to do it by yourself?
Hell yeah.
And
shit,
it's a double-edged sword.
Them shits ain't free. Nigga, what? Do it by yourself, nigga.
So talk about that a little bit. Like, how did the difference between having a team versus doing it by yourself? Because it's a double-edged sword. You can say I did it by myself, but it's also draining.
Yeah, no, doing it by yourself is definitely draining. And like, you're doing that by yourself, and you're doing your own life by yourself. So it's like a double, like you said, a double-edged sword. Like, you can't get no break. You might get a creative block just because you're going through so much regular life shit, and you got to experience it. Then you could talk about it, but it might not lie. Like, then you be broke, and you still got to pay for stew. Like, that's when you know if you really want to do this shit. If you fucked up out here and, you know what I'm saying, you just now making ends meet, and you can either chill with that little 200-300 or you can go to the stew with it. That's when you kind of decide, like, all right, this is what you want to do. You gonna hurt for it.
So you're saying you're gonna know if you're really built for that is when you're broke and you choose to take the right route.
Yeah, that's when you know. That's when you know you got a passion for anything. That's why you be seeing these niggas will be broke as hell, but still be working out like a motherfucker trying to get into the league. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get the best version of a man who has gone through, you know, all that adversity, and they still got to fight through it.
But it's hard, bro. It's hard trying to be somebody while you not somebody, but people still view you as somebody. Like, it's hard,
bro. Like, that's why you gotta see yourself as that, bro. If people don't see me that way, eventually you'll probably see me that way, because I already see myself that way. I wake up and I look at me and I be like, damn, I'm really him. I'm really that nigga. Thank God.
Clip that part. All right.
You saved me.
He said, I'm really him. All right, so but a lot of people may say that's a lot of ego there. Personally, you have to have that confidence.
You have to be somewhat, like, you have to love yourself, bro. At the end of the day, bro, it's all jokes, but I just love myself, bro. And I hope everyone love themselves the way I love myself, bro. I can even do better, bro. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people do know.
I just want you to love yourself. Pop your shit. If you got something going on, pop it. I'm that type of nigga. I'm that nigga, and I'm the cheerleader for whoever's really like that, bro. I swear.
Okay, so as far as like you as far as like features that you have had, is there one that's like high above that you weren't able, other than the Hemi verse that you were talking about, that you weren't able to release? Like a song that you had with someone that was crazy, you were like, damn, I can't even release this song.
Nah.
Nobody.
No, cause I don't really be working with too many people like
There's
that.
a lot of solo songs.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm trying to develop myself as an artist. That's the hardest thing. A lot of people try to lean on other people for verses all the time, but sometimes you gotta, to get these people to engage on you, you gotta give them you, and then you can start branching off. Like I have features around here that I feel like I have every feature that I want from around here.
Wiz?
No. I mean, I would. Oh yeah, niggas would want to Wiz. I don't count Wiz, bro. He's global now.
Man.
But I'll definitely take a Wiz verse at any time.
All right, so I'm trying to think. I'm trying to run of people like Hardo.
Yeah, that's my
Hardo
people.
verse.
That's my cousin.
Deasley.
I ain't got one of them.
Why you saying like I ain't got one of them? Like
I ain't got one of them.
You can get the. If you said he's your cousin, you can probably get both of them.
Horror's my cousin. These ain't my cousin. He's my people's. But you know what I'm saying? He retired. The nigga said he retired.
Is there anybody previous like that may have passed that you got a verse from?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Damn, nigga, it sound like it's just all you. That's really what you be on.
Yeah, bro.
Like, but you make music, and this is another thing. Like, I keep asking this on almost every episode, but I'm kind of confused because it's like all the melodic type niggas, y'all don't like. Where's I feel like there should be like hundreds of collabs with women though. So what's up with them features? They don't reach out. What's going on?
I got some women features.
But that's on the album the project that you're working on.
Yeah. This one gonna be nice. Y'all gonna like this one.
Okay, so can you tell me anybody or? I can't get one name.
Yeah. I got Latia on there. You know Latia EFB?
Latia?
Yeah.
No, I was about to. I do not know Latia. I know. I thought you said Lakia, and I was my bad. All right.
Oh yeah.
Latia.
Who's she?
You don't know Lakia from?
No.
Look, we both on a different page.
You might be connected me to somebody. I don't know. I don't know
all right. So,
everybody.
how did you come upon this?
The Latia feature?
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, I fucks with her voice, bro. She's a talented girl, bro. She's super talented. She's an artist for sure.
Mm-hmm. She sings or raps?
She sings.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, you know, sometimes recording with people, you get to see like how they create and how fast they are, and if they really like recording and shit. Man, she was pulled up the beat, walked to the stool, came out. I said, oh my God, she's a legend.
So is this a duet? Like y'all going back and forth, or just one verse?
It's like some old school like Fab shit. Like, you know, you let the girl sing and then you come through with a verse, and then.
And you said this is going to be on your next project?
Yeah, yo.
But all right, so the EA Chamberlain, that's not the next project?
Well, we talking about my solo one, but the EA Chamberlain, yeah, that's like an EP me and my mans is coming out with. That shit's turned.
So that's an EP that's just completely separated from the album.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's like I'm flooding it, bro. I'm like, you about this? That's why you starting to see
with
more
videos
pictures.
too.
Videos,
because you have music and you have a couple of videos.
Yeah, they want more videos
Visuals.
from me. People want to see me. That's why everybody say they want to see me more, and I'm like, all right.
So we definitely have to see the visuals. All right, talk about that. All right, we'll get to the EA Chamberlain, but since we're already segued onto the solo album, so you said, so what is this album going to be about? Is this going to be the same type of lovey vibe, or
it's definitely gonna have lovey vibes on it. It's gonna have more in depth songs about, you know, it's gonna have more of a heartbeat, so that you can get to know me as a real artist, as a person, not just on the singy lovey side. Kind of like what I'm into on the daily, like. If I'm into working out, I'm into praying, I'm into whatever, speaking life, you gonna get that. You gonna get some motivation out of it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to bounce around and not keep you in just one spot. Just let you see every version of me, because you will have a couple trap type songs on there.
Naturally,
you will have some upbeat type songs. You gonna have them slow songs. I just always try to mix up the pot sometimes.
Have you named it yet, or?
No,
you're still working on that?
Yeah.
So you're still working on like the whole how you're going to promote it and push it, basically.
Swear.
Okay. All right. So now let's go over to the EA Chamberlain. You said this is an album. This is an EP with you and your bro.
Yeah.
So how did this come about?
Me and my man Rory, we made that song Gallery. You heard that song?
I did not see that song.
I got a video for that song. We made that song and it kind of got popping, and then we just said, fuck it, we might as well just make a mixtape. And
how long did it take? Cause like when it's your bros, like y'all be having already songs made too.
Yeah, it took I would say it took a couple of months because of how much I be bouncing around. Like I'm always moving around.
Wait, you're not always recording here?
Yeah.
Oh, so
no, I'm
are
always recording here.
Okay.
It's just that like I might take like 3 weeks off from recording, or I might take a month off and then start recording. But when I come back, whatever sessions I have, I fill up the whole session. Some niggas just go without any type of game plan. But I'll take my time, get a couple clips loaded, and then boom, let it all out. And then let out the freestyle shit along with it.
So how long did it take for you guys to actually create the project?
Probably like 3 sessions.
So what is that like? Maybe like around 9 hours total, 3 hours per session?
Like 2 hours per session.
Like 2 hours
Probably like
session.
10 hours.
10 hours, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rory Chamberlain, does he already have like music out besides like other than you?
Yeah, hell yeah. He's hard.
Is he like under your like a label or like anything like that?
That's my brother though. It's all the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't
gotta
under
come
my
together
label.
as a whole, like
yeah.
right?
What you say as a label?
Yeah,
hey, man.
You might as well. No,
I'm definitely looking into being Suge Knight.
But that's definitely a terrible thing. But who are you going to say?
It's called In the Game Records. I think you should sign.
No, that
you get a contract. Like, I think you should sign it.
So wait. So if you were to like, all right, let's put you in this scenario. If you were to end up, having the power to like put people on this, how would you go about it though? You just signing people.
I'll probably go off the first. I'll go off the people I like, and then I'll get a partner to be like, all right, what you like in this section of genre of music in the city. Like I wouldn't just do like, all right, only the hood shit and all that. I'll get a couple of them and I'll see like what other little band people we got. Cause the city be having like some different motherfuckers out here, bro.
But there's too many.
Yeah, bro. That's why you gotta kind of get if you gonna be on that, you need a camp of different diverse people. Cause I don't want to just sign rappers. I would want to sign a little country singing girl. You know what I mean?
I've asked people this next question. And like they kind of look at me like kind of weird, but I'm still gonna ask it. So, when you do get to that point, are you going to be a good person or a good business person? Like, cause it's hard to do both. Outside of people that like cause of course you're gonna have that relationship and understanding with them where you don't have to like babysit and do all the extra. So which one would you choose? Like you said, I'll sign a country girl, but are you going to do good business or be a good person? You know what I mean by that?
Explain it further.
Okay, so basically what I'm saying is like, you're going to have to take a certain percentage back out of their contract to make your money back and so that you can make a good amount. Because let's be honest, pushing artists is expensive. So will you be the person to be like, nah, I'll only take this much. I'm not going to make that much, but I might take a loss in the end. Or you going to be the person that's just like, nah, I need 20% of everything regardless how things go. That's what I mean. That's a good explanation of it.
Yeah, that's good. I gotta at least break even. I ain't gonna cap.
That's what
I gotta at least break. We're gonna figure this out. You gonna keep that? Well, I gotta break even, but I'm gonna still be a good person because while it's all happening, like I should be doing everything. Also, it takes to make sure I break even. Motherfuckers just do some shit and just leave it up for them to. Nah, I gotta make sure too. Like,
all right, she booms.
She booms.
She goes Grammy.
She goes Grammy.
20 million in sales.
Boom.
You only get one. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You are bugging. What?
If I what did
I wait, no credits. No credits.
What did I put into it though? Like, what
let's
did I
say
tell
you
her
put
my contract was?
Let's say you let's be fair. Let's say you put 500K into it. You make $1 million, but she made like around that's
shit. She made that. She
So
might
okay.
she might feel a certain way in a couple of years and be like, you know what, bro, you did put me in this position. Here go $5 million. It might be something like that. You can't just be like, oh man, look at that. If I put in $500K and I got $1 million back, I'm cool with that.
No, that's why the Jewish niggas is winning. They be wanting 70%. You can have 30.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just being honest. And then they kids be good. They next generation be good. They's grandmas, aunts, everybody. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But no, obviously I would choose being a good person, as you can see from my platform.
Yeah, I let her go, man.
But no, if the Grammy, I don't 20 million.
The Grammy's crazy. I get props on that Grammy though. So that's all Millie and the Grammy, what? Cool. Come, everybody else, come shop. Come shop. I got a Grammy.
No, the Grammy is probably one of the best promotions
nigga?
you could give to a label. You are right about that.
Grammy, come shop.
All right, so what is the most recent thing that you recorded?
Just recently, I recorded a song. I recorded a song for my daughter that I don't know if I'm gonna put it on the tape. It's kind of like, you know,
personal.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, and I kind of like want to do more. I want to get a choir on it and shit. But I'm trying to find out how I can find a choir. How you think I can find a choir?
What you mean, like in the background?
Yeah, like a choir to sing for me, like a church choir. You think I just gotta go to churches and be like,
oh, like how bro had on Outside, like the them songs be going crazy with a choir in the back. Okay, like All My Life and all those songs. Okay, I got you. So it's already done. It's just like that's the one thing you want to left at, and then you'll release it, or you still skeptical?
I don't know. I mean, I did say on this one I was gonna make it more personal, and you know, people always making songs about money, drugs, sex, and it's cool. Like,
it's getting washed.
It's getting washed, bro. Make songs about you, your life. I can make a song about my daughter, have her singing on there a little bit. She's only 4, but it's cute. You know what I mean? So it's really for them. That's why I don't know.
But you got her on the hook, and then you tap in.
She's just singing before, and then I come on.
Okay.
It's like a lullaby, like before you put your kid to sleep. One of them.
All right. Well, I mean, that's the perfect segue. So let's talk about family a little bit. Like, as far as support and are they receptive to your music? Like things like that. Talk about that a little bit.
My family fuck with my music.
And they've been supportive since the beginning and everything?
Yeah, my family, everybody support.
I mean, you're not out here really going too crazy. Like,
yeah, like they fuck with me.
Like, you could play your music at the family events and it'd be okay. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
There's some rappers where you cannot play that shit. Like, the first Glock 40, it's over.
Yeah, you could play my shit at you could be at your 50th anniversary and you could play some of my shit. You could play, Regrets or any of them type songs, them slow songs, or Say You Love Me. Say You Love Me just feel good.
I can see them like two-stepping to Say You Love Me for sure.
Yeah.
Is that why you kind of like changed it over a little bit too, so that you could, because that's a fan base that a lot of people don't realize is huge, is the woman fan bases. Once you get that, they're going to support more just because they spend more money in general. So is that something that you thought about when you were like trying to transition over a little bit?
A little bit, because Tupac did say once you get them, then you get the world, but also, like, it's kind of like I said, R&B's like my vibe for real. So when I be singing and shit, that shit, it really be a joke when we be in there, but then it come out sounding good, and I be like, fuck it, they know I can't sing.
Whoa. What you mean it be a joke?
Like, when I be singing and shit, like, it really be fun. Like, we try not to laugh when niggas be singing, because niggas can't really sing. But then, like, you so confident in it, like, it's like, fuck it, I can sing. Now you gonna take this and all y'all was gonna sing this shit. Meanwhile, y'all niggas was laughing while you recorded this shit.
And niggas later be feeling that song.
And you be.
All right, but look, I tried to. So you tell me what life was like growing up around a little bit, like family. That's what I was trying to get to a little bit, like family, and talk about that a little bit growing up and how that was for you.
Well, I'm from Wilkinsburg.
Okay.
So, I mean, I grew up, I played football all my life. I grew up, I was outside all my life. You know what I'm saying?
That's something that it's not normal now.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, these little kids ain't outside for real, but nigga, I didn't had to come in clutch before the lights mad times. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, I kind of lived like any regular Pittsburgh nigga.
Damn, bro, you making us sound old as hell, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta explain that. A lot of people, what do you mean by that? But before the lights, explain that a little bit.
Yeah, the street lights. When the street lights came on my life you had to be in. On my life you had to be in. Or it was
If you
up.
wasn't there, that belt right at the door, wait.
Man, it was up, bro. My grandma and them ain't play that. And if it ain't no belt, it's just a whole bunch of bitching that you ain't feel like hearing. Like,
So you grew up with your grandma?
yeah, I grew up with my grandma, but everyone kind of like took chances, like took turns. Like,
It's a village, yeah.
yeah, it's a village, bro.
Mm.
So I spent a lot of time with my grandma. I spent a lot of time with my mom, my pops. Like,
Were
I
they
got
strict? Or
I would say yeah and no. You know what I'm saying? My dad drove trucks and shit, so he can only be strict over the phone. You know what I mean? Nigga, oh, that shit's cool over the phone, but nigga, what I'm trying to do outside right now, what's up? My mom was cool, though. My mom kind of let me be a kid. And my aunts and shit, my aunts definitely let me be a kid.
Who was the real enforcer out of all of them? Because, of course, there's always the one that's like...
My pops.
Your pops?
Yeah,
Okay.
plenty of them. And my grandma, yeah.
So if like something went wrong and you was being hard-headed, that's who they would go, they'd call your pops ASAP.
Yeah, yeah. If anybody got dads and your dad wasn't the nigga that they say, I'm about to call your dad and you wasn't scared, I say a lot about your dad, bro.
Yo, you going crazy. Your pops probably was mad as fuck driving that truck in that car.
Bro.
No, that's fucked up.
you.
No. Shout out to all the single parents out there. We know that was a little bit fucked up, bro. That was a little bit fucked up. Okay, so as far as the city, you do know I didn't realize until I started doing this. It's like, and I can't do it all, bro. That's why I'm glad there's so many media platforms. There's a lot of people rapping. There's a lot of people making music. There's a lot of people just doing things in general, entrepreneurship, etc.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the music in the city, who are some people that you feel as if though are the top 5? Of course, we leave Wiz, like you said, Wiz and Mac. We kind of separate them. I always separate them. So who are some people that you would put on like more like a top 5, and then we could go industry too.
I mean, I'll just go. I fucks with Hemi.
Mm-hmm.
I fucks with Hardo. I fucks with Deasley.
2 more.
I fucks with Skis. And
If you want to add a couple, because I know niggas don't want to leave niggas out. Yeah.
my nigga Prof. Then I also got Rory Chamberlain up there.
Rory Chamberlain.
I got Reese Youngin up there.
Yo,
I don't even think
you got a song with him?
No, I don't think he's like a Pittsburgh artist, bro. He's just his own type of artist, bro.
What you mean he not a Pittsburgh artist? It's because
Like,
it's the sounds just developed.
He has
in
his
so many
own
ways.
sound,
Yeah.
bro. He can go global, bro. He is global pretty much, right?
He's done went viral a
Yeah,
couple times. Yeah.
he's popping, bro. Dude's hard.
No, Reese Youngin, he just has like he's just had many waves, like if that sounds right.
Yeah.
Like he was with the FTR, had their wave. Then it's kind of like he was doing, for a couple years he was doing his own thing. And then now it's kind of like he ain't doing really shit in the city. He just kind of did.
Bro.
So
Going
how do you
the
feel?
right
Do you
way.
feel as if though you have to leave the city to like really
I
flourish?
feel like to do anything you trying to do, you gotta leave. You gotta leave the nest to fly, bro. Whatever you trying to do, you gotta get out of this motherfucker and do. You gotta, if you try and get the world, how you gonna get it all right? It's just in one place, unless you like some streaming ass nigga.
How
And
can you
even
help
they-
your city though if you leave?
Shit, you gotta send it back. I don't know. There's mad shit niggas can do. Niggas can start boys and girls clubs and shit back up, cause that's really what you want to attack. If you try and help the city, you gotta help the kids. You gotta give them better environments to feel like, okay, we can go outside. The Boys and Girls Club ain't ran down. There's Apple products in here now. There's bigger shit in here, more polished stuff. I think that's how you really help your city, and it ain't about, just being there all the time. It's about making action.
there was growing up. There were a lot of programs and groups and things that we were offered, and now I'm not too sure of like what goes on in the youth. That's one thing I do need to check in with, is because I don't really know. I mean, I know some people that like I know O's and M's always been doing their thing, and there's some groups that are doing their thing. But if you were to like, you know, get a substantial amount of money, that's what you would do, is aim towards the Boys and Girls Club and things like that.
Yeah.
In specific, just
in specific, I wasn't aiming towards after school programs for kids. I would aim for a lot towards kids with disabilities, autism, all that type stuff. I would aim for stuff like that. I wouldn't aim for like, if we get to that point, a school. I'm not really too worried about having a school. It's more about what kids do after school and what access they have to certain things in their environment. School was never really the problem. It's about what you can do after school, what really determines your life.
Cause no, that definitely is true.
Yeah.
That definitely is true. But like the one thing I do like that you said, and that's one thing that used to attract us when we were young, is like things like Apple Pro. Oh, y'all got iPads here?
Yeah.
Oh, we finna be there. Even if they got one Apple Vision Pro, if y'all can just get one, you could definitely keep kids off the streets and make them want to come to after school.
Had that game room turned up, Oculus, big
Facts.
PS5s in that bitch, man. All the kids is gonna pull up.
Facts. Snacks and
Hooping.
snacks and PS2s used to.
AAU leagues in that motherfucker. Yeah, you gotta build it though.
Mm.
Then yeah, your area is gonna take off. It's gonna thrive. You're gonna have a generation of kids who grew up a certain way.
Mm-hmm. All right, we trailed off a little bit there. Yeah. Okay, so now can I get a top 5 industry artists? And like you said, you listen to a little bit of old school. Yeah. So I want to see some names that you do throw in, maybe if.
I ain't gonna go old school right now. Like who?
Can we do a top 5 rap, then do a top 5 R&B then?
Top 5 rap, then R&B.
Yeah.
Damn. If we go rap, I like Jadakiss.
Jadakiss.
That's my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's going. Hold on, what era can I stay in? I was kind of just going. I'm gonna stay in this era of what I'm really liking. Mm-hmm. But Jadakiss is like probably number 1 on my rapper list ever, just because of his delivery and all that, and his voice. But right now I'm listening to a lot of Burna Boy.
Bro, that nigga talented, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's why I said like I've been listening to that. I've been listening to Dave.
Dave from London?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Central C, them two niggas.
That's Sprinter?
Yeah, them niggas is hard, bro. You just gotta kind of dive into it. I like Lil Russell.
Mm-hmm. Is that 4? 3? 4.
That's 4. And then you got the obvious people like Drake, Future. I never put them type niggas in my list though, bro, because they're automatics.
Man, fuck Drake. Fuck Drake.
No, Drake's
I love his music, but fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Facts, fuck that nigga. All right, my bad. No, that sounded crazy. No, fuck that nigga. I'll clip that up. All right. Now R&B, just straight R&B. And if you want, like, I'm not, because I understand you. It seems like you're a real music head, so I know that's probably super difficult. If you want to do like a past and then a present,
shit. There's just like certain Lauryn Hill's album.
But why do y'all give her so much credit knowing she didn't create that shit?
I don't care, just the way it felt, bro.
Yeah, all right, that's the best response I heard. Okay.
It felt. Lauryn Hill, niggas is gonna be mad, but R. Kelly is the legendariest nigga ever.
Niggas be trying to act like they be skipping them songs. No, damn well they play that Step in Love play.
R. Kelly's up there.
The artist, strictly the artist.
Yeah.
Because you know how people get. Yeah,
niggas get crazy.
Facts.
Who else I got in there? I might have to throw a group in there. I might gotta throw like Jodeci in there.
I ain't never heard niggas give a group. Okay. Jodeci for sure. Jodeci.
I might gotta throw them in there. Them niggas was shady back in the day. I'm trying to think of who else. What's that? 3 or 4?
You said 3?
That's 3 right there.
Yep.
Damn, I'm trying to think of who else. I mean, there's Marvin Gaye.
What's going on?
Yeah,
I
there's
got you.
Marvin Gaye, there's Bill Withers, there's old niggas that I listen to. What's his name? Charlie Wilson, nigga.
So what's the, like you said, G Ray's had put you on older songs. Like, what's the oldest person like she had you listening to?
The
like
Temptations?
them niggas was making hits. Like,
Bro, I think at a point in time in my life, I knew every song almost verbatim. I think we had did a play at the Hosanna House and it had some Temptation song in it. It was definitely hard as hell.
what's your favorite Temptation song? I know the Temptation song.
My Girl?
My Girl?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
That's so mainstream. All right, no. Name some just so I can make sure you really name some other Temptation songs. Give me two more.
We got My Girl. We got, hold up, I'm high as hell right now. You got me on the spot. Give me some other songs by the Temptations.
Just My Imagination.
Just My Imagination.
Yeah.
Running. Why can't I?
You're
think
not even
right
saying
now?
the biggest song.
Which one?
I know you want to leave.
Oh
it.
yeah, whatever. Shoes.
All right, let you go. All right, so he do know a little bit.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the movie? I know some of these questions just off, but it's just leading up.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the movie? I know you seen
The
the
movie
movie.
was hard.
Facts, bro.
Back in the day, I thought them niggas was the real niggas.
Facts.
I thought they was the real niggas, bro.
That's how that's how you know actors are really good when you, even when like you hate a certain actor because of their role, that's how you know that they're actually really good at their role for sure.
Swear. Then I seen Bro in Juice. I was like, or no, what was that? He wasn't in Juice. He was in Above the Rim.
Tupac?
No, not Tupac.
When he was the security guard.
Yeah.
Nah, fact. Now, that nigga was getting bitched that whole movie.
I said, damn, I thought that nigga was a Temptation.
Nah, fact. He played Lil Richard too. They just be
Yo.
giving him. They gave him roles how they gave Chadwick roles. Because when you're that good of an actor,
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that dude though.
who
Kinda,
dude?
like, faded.
He's old as shit now, bro.
Damn.
You gotta think, bro.
He was old then, huh?
Facts. I forget his name because there's a couple of actors that I was looking at recently, and it was him. And then I think his name's Woody Allen. That's the guy that
Yeah.
played in Paid in Full.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like these niggas is old now. When we was watching these movies, like that's when they were young, but we were young too.
With hairs.
Oh, what hairs? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Facts.
Yo, Woody Allen, that's a white boy, ain't it? Yeah.
Yo, why y'all niggas do me like that? That wasn't on purpose. I swear to God, that wasn't on purpose.
No, it's good.
Okay, so you said we have the EP coming out with Chamberlain, and then you also have the project, which is unnamed, coming out.
Yeah.
So that's what we have to expect from you, correct?
Yeah. That's
And
all.
then also the movie.
Or the movie, whenever it might come out later this year. I never know, bro. It kind of just comes through a text message, and then I put it up and see what happens.
Did you get paid for this, or this was one of those
I
things?
got paid.
He paid you too?
Mm-hmm. There's a whole contract and all in it, bro. Like he did it official.
And you weren't like surprised or shocked? Bro, you
Nah,
play shit off so cool. Like it's
Nah,
so hard to
dude.
get like a response. Like
No, dudes like that, bro. Dude, like he got credits in, like he's an editor. He got credits in big Netflix films and big blockbuster movies. Like he left school and that's what he went to do. Like I don't even think he graduated college because he left the same time I left, or sophomore year, and then just got on with a TV show and started.
where did you go?
Robert Morris.
Oh, you went to. I see why you left. Motherfucking expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so when you were going to college, like you did 2 years and then left.
Yeah.
What was life like at college for you? Because that's majority of Caucasian people up there, correct?
Yeah. I mean, we played football. I played football, so I was.
Oh,
up
you
there
had a
on
scholarship.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't have to pay. Oh, so you went D1?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. That was about to wrap shit up.
D1 double A, bro.
Let's talk about
D1
football a little bit. So,
bro.
all right. So let's talk
D1
about high
I'm
school.
washed, bro. I went to Gateway, bro.
You went to. What do you mean you what?
I'm washed when it comes to the sports, except for boxing. If niggas want boxing, you know.
This nigga trying to go from catching the pigskin to fucking niggas up. All right, listen. Let's start. All right, so let's go back here. Because now you said you went to Gateway.
Yeah.
Okay, what year did you graduate?
2012.
You graduated 2012, and then you went D1. Like, so you were scouted. Did you have other offers? Like, what was this process like?
Yeah, I had like D2 schools and like Delaware State, shit like that.
Because Robinson's what, double A or some D1 double A or something?
Yeah.
How does it work? I forget.
D1 double A.
Okay, so that was the only D1 school that had
Yeah, and I think Delaware State was D1 AA.
Okay, and you got a full ride too?
I got a full ride to Robert Warren.
So why did you drop out?
And I didn't drop out.
All right, what was your experience like at the college though, as a whole? We kind of skipped over. I'm curious.
It was cool, bro. I mean, I was on football mode. I wasn't really like, I was making music here and there with my boy who I told you with the movies and shit, but I was really on football mode, bro. Working out, waking up at 5 in the morning, going to sleep at 10 at night. You know what I mean?
On football schedules.
On a regimen, bro. I was trying to make it to the league at a point, and then it was like, you know what? Once I got kicked out, it was like, yeah, try something else.
And okay, what position did you play?
I played corner, safety. I played kick returner.
And you was tough, and you just kind of gave up the dream of like, because even though there's the XFL, other users.
Nigga,
like,
the XFL wasn't. That shit wasn't back then, bro.
What was it?
This shit's sweet now, bro. This shit's sweet
I'm gonna
now,
do you
bro.
one better. 2012, I can know for a fact Pittsburgh Power existed. I know that for a
no,
fact.
I ain't playing for the Power.
What's wrong with arena football?
I ain't love football that much, bro. Like, I love football, but I ain't love it that much.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
I didn't pay. I played it since I was 4, bro. It didn't took my motherfucking knee from me, damn near. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got CTE.
Was there a period of, whoa, bro, what the, bro, that was so random.
For sure got CTE, man. Hey, I feel AB.
So in high school, was it still fun for you? Like, was football still, like, the love for it was still there, kind of?
Yeah.
And then, what, outside of being kicked out of school, was there something that, like, had happened that made you, like, lose the love for it? I do know the strict regimen they put you on can do a lot mentally and physically.
No, that's nothing for me.
Oh, so that wasn't even a part. Okay.
Yeah, it was more, you know, I just felt out of love with it because of the politics in it. It just was like, you know, certain people got certain things because certain people grabbed them. Like, say if I get recruited somewhere and y'all grab me, but the coach that recruited me, he leave. So now I'm up here recruited here when there's coaches that picked other guys. And when you pick other guys, you know what I'm saying, you're going to play your other guys first and do all that type
Because they
shit.
fit to your system.
Yeah, they
unquote.
fit to your system more. And it's like, it's completely understandable, but it's like, okay, maybe it's the wrong pick in school for me. And even the wrong scheme, for real. That the more I got to play up there, I started to realize, I was like, yeah, this scheme ain't made for the type of player I am.
So I don't want to go deep in depth about like the schemes and stuff, but as far as like coaching, there was a specific coach that had gotten you there, and then they had left. Like, what had happened?
He got a better job,
a head coaching job.
I don't know if it was a head coaching, it was something. He got a better job though,
And of course, this was before the transfer portal, so you could.
If
the transfer portal did exist, you think you would have?
Man, hell yeah. If the look, bro, I would have went to, man, what? I would have been out. I would have been like, man, fuck it. I'll walk on to a bigger school and see what happened.
Some people, I do notice that, like, so when you do walk on, that means you have to pay for everything out of pocket, though, correct?
Yeah.
Until they offer you a scholarship.
You got better on yourself for real.
So what happens if you do great and they still don't?
You bet it on. You can say you gave it your all, bro. Give
so you just
yourself
gonna
a pat on the back.
bet?
Yeah, it's over.
All right. So after football, you started making music. That's when you fell in love with music. What was the after? I'm gonna ask this last question. I'm so sorry. I just get 30 questions
You
asked
good,
in my
bro.
head. What was the first song that you created? Do you remember it? And how long ago was it?
I say in like 8th grade, I made like a little song for music class. I forget how it go. And then after that, when I came to Gateway, I had made a song in 9th grade with my man Prof. It was like our first day meeting. And we made a song, bro. It was ass. But back in the day, it was hard, you know what I'm saying? But it was definitely ass. We recorded it on, I think, like some type of tape monitor or some shit. Like,
It was trash, like,
it
for
was
real?
trash, bro. It was trash.
Do you remember it?
Dawg,
Yes, you do.
I definitely do, and you'll never hear it. You'll never hear it.
You would not say it was trash if you didn't. Like,
Man,
you kept
that
saying
shit-
that. That's how you know you remembered it.
That shit garbage.
And you have you done any shows like record?
We did a show last year through our own show. Like that's kind of like what I'm kind of into, like throwing my own shows, or I'll get on certain shows, but you know what I'm saying? I just don't like when people like put on shows and then it's just all pay to play. Like I want to put on a show and actually pick people from around here that I like as an artist and throw them on the card rather than just like, oh, pay to play. You know what I'm saying? And then like filter through people like that and give people an opportunity to perform their music in front of people.
So is that how it works in Pittsburgh? All the shows are like that?
I don't know. I haven't done a show like through anyone else but myself in years, bro.
Wait, so all right, say hypothetically I was to throw a show or something like that. That instead of like, so they'll charge each person to perform.
Yeah.
Why don't they just get somebody to sponsor their event and then maybe pay the people to perform? Even if it's a lesser amount.
I don't know, but at the same time,
how did you do it?
At the same time, it makes sense. How I did it was like, bro, I like all y'all to perform at this spot. I mean, I can't pay y'all, but if you want to make some money, here goes some tickets. Sell some tickets. You can make the money off the tickets.
So you just give them a percentage back of how many tickets they sold.
Yeah. I just give
That's
you.
fair,
I'll give you it in tickets. Like I'm not. You're not throwing in on this. I didn't ask you for a $100 buy-in for you to get 10 tickets to sell. I didn't ask you for that. I just asked you, do you want to do this? And if you want any money off of it, here go a couple tickets. Sell them.
See, this is the one thing I'm not understanding. So when did you throw this show? Because like,
it was last year in what was it? March, May? It was May.
There's no way, like, I keep saying this because people be thinking I'm joking when I say, oh, my algorithm has not. Is the Pittsburgh algorithm really this bad that, like, we don't see each other's things until it's, like, later or after or something like that? Why is it? Like, why is it like that?
I have no clue, bro.
Like, you're connected to people, like, I've interviewed Hemi before. Yeah. So, like, it's crazy. How haven't I seen your artistry? How haven't I seen your music or something pop up on my feed? Like, right. Honestly, I guess that's kind of my fault, but I just get like a bunch of on my Pittsburgh chat. It's just a bunch of motivational shit. Like
that's what my shit be, bro. My shit's a bunch of motivational.
I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad, low key, but at the same time, it would be nice to see a new artist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bro.
So what can we do to make it better that we can get everybody to see each other, like other than like the podcast form I'm using now, media platforms like this? What do you think we can do?
I say, people just do more showings, bro. And get on the camera more. For real.
Some people are scared. Like,
yeah, or sometimes like people don't want to hold the camera, or people don't have a camera. But that's really what it's about. Do more showings, like do some live performances, do something cool. It ain't gotta be 100 people there, bro. It could be 10 niggas, bro. And just perform that song and record and put a camera in front of you and then put it out in the world.
What's the least amount of people you perform for, if you remember?
Shit, down at Boom Concepts, what we performed for.
Ain't that right there? Boom down there, right?
Yeah, we did that shit a minute ago, man. It wasn't a lot of people. It was probably like 20, 30 people.
But that's a lot of people, bro. Niggas
like 50.
Bro, I done witnessed Wiz perform for like 3.
50. That shit was packed. Then which one am I thinking about?
Nigga ain't never had a dead performance in his life.
No, they be no. You want to know what it be, bro? You be having expectations and shit, and that's one thing I had to get rid of for my confidence to be boosted. Is fuck all that expecting this, that, and the third. Like, just make some shit happen, bro. But like, yeah, you be having them expectations. You be like, damn, this shit look fewer than what I thought. And then your 50 people look like 10.
Well, that's one thing I'm curious about. Like, because I know you probably look at your streams and stuff like that now because, like, it's up there.
Yeah.
Do you ever think, like, how many people, like, if I do where, like, everyone could come and, like, be accessible to all my fans, like, how many people would show up? Because you ever think, like, what does it look like? I see the numbers and the streams and plays and stuff and the likes, but what does it look like in person? You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Have you ever thought about that?
Bro, I always think about that, bro. That's what makes you bigger as an artist, bro. What it looks like in person. All the time, bro.
No, that definitely gotta create some like shows or something, because I do want to put all the artists on, bro. I do.
Yeah, bro. If you have a Pittsburgh Chatter show, bro, and you reach out to artists, I mean, some artists might want you to pay them.
I don't think people will show up, bro. I don't.
Depending on what artists you bring, bro.
Right.
Depending on which ones you ask, who got the buzz, who got the people's ears, and what's the compensation for that artist, or if any, like what would you really want to do? Depends on who you would grab.
Well, how would you take somebody serious though? Like, cause I really am starting to think like y'all artists really don't know how many people make music. Like,
no, everyone makes music,
and I have to actually like listen to like at least one song before I say yes, cause like sometimes it'd be like, oh damn,
yeah, swear.
That's why when I listen to your project, I was like, okay,
yeah, no, bro. Everybody who listened to my shit, like that project, Say You Love Me, they be like, damn, bro, like
quality. That's one thing I always. Anybody who has good quality on their music, because I know niggas that do record on the GarageBand, things like that, which is good. I understand you gotta do what you gotta do, but quality, like being able to send that over to someone that's higher up and they hear the quality, that's the least of their worries. They'll know we can move past that. All right. I mean, is there anything else that you wanted to give forward or talk about?
Not too much, man. I just wanted to say, you know, EA Chamberlain tape coming soon, man. I will be letting y'all know the name of my album whenever I come up. Not album, but it sounds like.
So we can say expecting the blank album on the way.
Yeah, the blank album.
The blank album.
That's what we're gonna call it, the blank. But yeah, and free my brother Prof, man. Be home real soon, and we ain't gonna do nothing but keep turning up on niggas.
Tell them where to follow you too. All your socials and music.
JonesWay325 on Twitter. I think it's superfoul_2. And on Facebook, it's Juice Jones. Just follow me at everywhere. Go on my iTunes, go on my Apple Music. But this next one, we're going to try to drop it through a different DSP. I'm trying to do some cool shit.
Who you use now? Distro?
Distro. I did Distro and I did United Masters.
Oh, see, bro.
I did both.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. One more question. What's the difference between Distro and United Masters? Is there a significant difference?
More like how they count stuff. But I don't know. I don't know why I just like the way DistroKid looks more than United Masters.
What's the payout?
The same thing.
First, like, do you know the streaming or how that works?
No, bro.
They just give you a set amount. You be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, that's kind of where I'm at with it.
All right, well, we gotta figure out how this streaming shit works,
bro. Bro, you gotta get your face out there, bro. At the end of the day, bro, this music shit cool, bro, but you gotta get your face and your personality out there. That's really what this shit is about.
You make trendy, catchy hooks, so
yeah. And then once I do that, and I be fly as hell while saying it, then you might like it a little bit more. So like that's all it be. I just gotta get on camera more, bro.
You too cool to make a little TikTok dance?
Maybe I might be too cool.
And now I'm gonna give you the cheat code. That's when you get your daughter to do the TikTok dance to one of your songs.
See?
All right, that's Pittsburgh Chatter. I appreciate you.